brush up to the front with the 953. Now we have stripped it. I mean, it's not like we're building a house pad on top of it. We just kind of skimmed all the grass and the roots and junk off, just so when they stake it, we won't have to work around all that stuff after they stake it. So I stripped this bottom down here with the dozer and just pushed it, piled it up so I could scoop it up here with the hoe, and he's gonna push it over there in the pile of strippings. And then we are gonna eat lunch after this and come back and I guess strip. So it's got two ditches, two diversion ditches that come into this pond. They're gonna stake those when they stake the pond. So we'll strip those, clear whatever we have to clear for them, get them ready, and then that'll probably be the rest of the day today, just stripping them off and stuff. And then, all right guys, so we have got everything stripped for this pond. So you can see these two stakes here, these two here, these are bottom stakes. So these are the toe of our slope inside the pond. I'm standing inside of it right now. These are the next two, this corner and this corner. And this is the center line of, we have a ditch. I don't know if you can tell where I've stripped. Goes up through there, and another one goes it's probably 200 yards. That ditch is. This one's maybe 80 yards long. So these, let's see. So our bottom, most of it's gonna be dam actually. So this is a cut of 152. So we've only got about 2 foot of cut right here. And then the rest of it. So that means our dam, I think, is 5 feet tall. So the dam's probably gonna come up to where about the camera level is right now. So that over there is probably pretty close. I'm gonna get in here and strip just a little bit more of this off, and then we're just gonna start cutting, probably just hogging with the loader. Honestly, it's so close, you probably just push it, and I'll probably start cutting up there on that end. But yeah, let me get the laser set up, and I'll get y'all set up somewhere. Okay, so we've got it pretty well roughed in here. The bottom's about 4 or 5 inches high. I just always do that, and then I'll come back and just clip 4 or 5 inches off. It ain't no big deal. But we've got our minimum slope has to be a 3 to 1, and the top has to be at least 10 feet wide. So I thought we had enough dirt over here to build this out, but I mean, it's pretty close to a 3 to 1, but I want to make sure, I want to make it a couple feet wider than it needs to be, and the slope less, as soft as I can get it. So the rest of this dirt we'll probably just throw back here and build out the top a little ways, and then go off down the bottom. Okay guys, so like y'all just saw, I just showed y'all that, gave y'all an update on the pond. I'm just down here in the bottom scratching this out. Just I don't really know, honestly, just because. And the dozer, Tony's got the dozer. He should be coming down here any minute, I would think. But, so I've got it on grade. It's the lower half was on grade. This upper half had about a foot and a half of cut. There was a little hump in it, so you know, not too much. I just basically roughed it in with this grade control setting, and I'll show y'all real quick on here. So I've got it on grade, or you know, on the grade control, and as you can hear, it's like a laser. So you can use this thing. I don't know if you can tell it going up and down. This is, it runs off, so it has sensors on the boom, and I guess the cylinder or whatever to tell it what angle the bucket's at. But say I can go right here to this stake. I got a cut of 282 on the stake. You know, it's on a hub down there, it's not on top. So I've got it set at that grade, and then set it here. So it's saying a cut of 150, which, you know, I had a little bit higher. But anyway, that's just a quick and easy way to like do this. Just get it roughed in. I always check it, you know, once or twice with the laser, but this morning that's what I did. I just used this thing and then checked to make sure this thing was close. I like to leave it a little bit high, you know, I was just hogging it out. I actually threw the dirt up there because I thought we would have enough down here, but we ended up not having enough, so Clayton's carrying it back down there. That was dumb on my part, but oh well. So yeah, that's just what, just giving y'all an update. It's going pretty quick. It's nice to have more than one machine or one guy out here doing something, because I ain't got to jump in and out of everything. I do enjoy doing the grading myself as well, but I can't do it all, so yeah. So once we get this done, we'll start on the ditch. There's 2 ditches up there, and we have to lay a pipe and a skimmer out that corner. It's getting an 8-inch PVC pipe with a 3-inch skimmer that goes out that end. We gotta lay our riprap spillway right there. So I mean, we got a few more days, as long as the weather's good and everything. We've got a few more days of stuff to do out here before we can get our grading permit, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. Like, I don't know if they could just come and inspect it and say we're good, or if they come and as-build everything, and then I don't know. So, like I say, I mean, once we get this stuff in, then we can start really moving dirt. We'll probably get a off-road truck out here, and then we'll be able to roll on. Alrighty guys, so yesterday we got this pond pretty well done, but we'll come back today and talk to the boss man. And this is phase 1 of the pond. Phase 2, it probably triples its size, maybe quadruples, I don't know. And we need some dirt to build a berm over here. So boss man said just to come back, you know, we're gonna have to move this pond. That part of the pond is staying, but we're just gonna cut out and build a dam over to my right another 150 feet. So we're gonna move this anyway. He said we'll just cut this out to get more dirt to build that berm. They didn't put it on the plan, but I think the topo is a little bit off or something. So we're doing this, and Tony's gonna get on the dozer and start fine grading this thing. Clayton got it pretty close yesterday, but Tony's just gonna put it on final grade, and then we'll start cutting the ditches in. I'm gonna start on that one down there. The ditch is not so deep, it's only about a foot deep, and it's the same grade as the bottom of the pond. So you know, if more than a foot of water gets in this thing, then it will automatically run out this ditch over here. So we will have to, that's why we're building this berm for it, even though it's not on the pond, on the plan. Alright guys, so the pond is done. Tony did a great job. I didn't really do anything, you know, do any grading. I was in the hoe. So now I've cut this ditch out almost all the way up through here, and all this dirt we'll take and put on the back side of the dam. So I'm gonna just get in the dozer and come in here and clean this up. And like I say, I'm just gonna work all that dirt down here. And I think we're gonna have to haul some dirt from this other ditch over here. I think either today or tomorrow, maybe, if we got the dump truck, we are going to then we'll just load the dump truck. I might do it today, honestly. Just load up the truck, start right here. This stake has a cut of 424 on it, so there's a bunch of cut in here. And load up the truck and bring it around here. So yeah, we need to build this slope out. We had it built out good, but the inside was a little bit too far, a little bit too small, so we widened it out, had to lay the slope back, so that in turn pushes our slope back. So I probably need, honestly, 10 loads in here, probably 10 or 12 with the truck. And make sure that we got to have like 10 to 12 feet flat on top of the dam before it goes off. So yeah, everything's on grade. Just really the back needs to be widened. That's pretty much it, and clean that ditch up. So I'm gonna put y'all on the dozer and just y'all watch, I guess. Alright guys, I've got this ditch done. I just shot it with the laser to check and make sure it was draining, which it is. It's pretty tight. It's about a 2%. It's got about 2% of fall on it. So I just wanted to make sure we weren't gonna have any water holes. So I'm gonna clean this up, and on the back side, clean up that little windrow, which that's strippings right there anyway. Clean up that little windrow, clean this up, tie this into the other part of the dam there, and track it all in. All this is fill right here, so it needs to be at least tracked in one time. So